Hello everybody, I'm Jimmy. So today we're going to be doing the top 5 Pokemon theme songs. So I had a bit of an issue with it. I was trying to get this out on Saturday and I had the video done a while ago, but I was waiting for Saturday to post it. And when I did, I instantly got a message saying there was some violations and that these certain people had issues with it. So whoever I offended with that, I apologize. It was not my intentions. I make these videos for fun, and they're non-profit. I don't even want money for this stuff. So it's just for fun and just for something to do. So if I offended anybody, I apologize. They were not my intentions. So throughout this video, I'm gonna be somewhat remaking the video I had, taking out content and like uh like what I did. I showed like the entire theme song, and then I talked over it to indicate the set parts of it I like. So sadly now I have to cut down the. I'm just assuming I have to cut down the amount of the song I played. So I don't know, like a theme song I might have to play about 20 seconds worth. So bit of an issue, but yeah. Now there'll be a few of these scenes that I recorded that I'm reusing. So you might see me wearing a different shirt and the lighting will be better. So dark outside right now, and I have no lighting equipment. Most of the time I just use my window, which is where most of this light comes from, and obviously to light my room. So let's dive in. Obviously, you know when some of the footage is remade because I'll be wearing what I'm wearing now. So let's dive in and start the episode. Hello, everybody. My name's Jimmy, and welcome to my top 10. I mean 5 favorite Pokemon theme songs. No, I should really come up with a better name other than top 10 or top 5. Hmm. Oh well. Anyways, so I'm a huge fan of Pokemon, and recently, mainly for nostalgic reasons, I decided to watch all of the Pokemon seasons. Well, it started off me watching only the first, second, and up to I stopped watching the series just before Hoenn, I think, the third generation. But when I started watching the shows, I sort of got into it again. I realized what I liked so much about the show. That although it was generic and repeated itself quite often, the heroes get into something, Team Rocket appears, Team Rocket gets their ass kicked, end of episode. Sometimes they threw Team Rocket in there a few times, but the thing is, I did watch these over again, and I ended up watching up to season 14. I couldn't I couldn't find season 15, so I didn't watch that. But what sparked me, going back in time and watching all these again was because I was bored the one day and decided Pokemon, I think season 15 was on. So I was like, I might as well just tune in and just watch it just for the hell of it. And I sort of felt weird, so I decided to go back and rewatch the episodes. So with these episodes, there was intros and theme songs. So I felt like I should honor some of these theme songs. So one of the things that you guys may be wondering, how am I judging these songs? So I'm sure everybody out there has had some sort of show or something that they really enjoyed, theme song from that show, or they just think of a of sorry, I'm actually stuttering right now. Or they think of some sort of show that they've seen before and they like the show mainly because of the intro. I heard DuckTales was like that and a bunch of other shows. So pretty much this is how I'm judging these songs. The first one is, since that is a TV show, does the show get me into the does the intro get me into what I'm about to watch? Does it get me amped? Does it get me all excited about what's about to happen? Another thing I'm looking for is something that does it give me information. Now, most of the time with intros, what you may not notice, most of the time they give you information about what's about to happen. So Pokemon, obviously they'll show a bunch of Pokemon, and they'll show them battling, and stuff like that. What you don't realize is that's actually giving information of what the show's about. They show that they're on an adventure, that they're gonna do something. So I'm looking for how well do they do this. And three, a good theme song usually is something that you want to listen to just like a normal song. Or maybe when the theme song comes on, you actually want to listen to it instead of going, oh, no. And with me, I watch, one to 5 or 6 episodes in a row, depending on how bored I was. I tend to have a lot of free time. Should probably do something about that as well. But the thing is, it's a chair. Anyways, I found of these 14 songs, about 5 that I felt were good enough. I could have done a top 10 video, but then that wouldn't really be fair because there's 15 theme songs, so it doesn't really limit anything. So I guess we dive into the show. See you guys soon.
Number 5.
Okay, so my number 5 is for the 5th season of Pokemon, titled Pokemon Master Quest. Let's play the music. Okay, so one thing that I found for my number 5 is that the song was rather simple. It got to the point and it was enjoyable as well. It had a nice melody and it was just an all-around good song. And it explained somewhat who Ash was and what he wanted to do. He wanted to be a master Pokemon trainer, and he believed that he could do this. And I don't know what else I can say about this song. If you don't believe me, find the actual version and listen to it. So let's move on to my number 4.
Number 4.
For my number 4 is the theme song for the 6th generation of Pokemon called Pokemon Advance. This was the first theme song to introduce the 3rd generation of Pokemon. And I find that this intro captures things pretty well. It was able to introduce some of these new Pokemon, but still showing who your main character is and what he's trying to do. So for the information I'm about to give you, I'm gonna go like almost lyric by lyric. So, cue the music.
A kid from Pallet Town with a brand new world to see. I don't know what's ahead, but it won't get the best of me. There's so much to learn and battles to be won. I've advanced so far and still there's always more to come. Take a step and I'm on my way. Gonna start all over again. I wanna be a hero.
Okay, so let me explain the lyrics of this. So, in the opening, it says, a kid from Pallet Town. Now this explains where Ash, our hero of the story, is from. Which is a nice little bit of information if you're new to the series. And 3rd generation was obviously a new generation, so it probably had new fans and So I think that was around the year people started getting out of Pokemon. But anyways, it was to help introduce new fans to the new series, the new show, and but if people are new, they might not know who Ash is or who Pikachu is. So they just wanted to give a little bit more backstory on who he was, which I thought that was perfect. If they didn't know who Pallet Town was, then well, they probably didn't know, but at least it was a bit of information that was helpful to the listener. A brand new world to see. This obviously referred to the land of Hoenn, which Ash has never explored before. He's explored Johto, Kanto, Orange Islands, I think the Whirl Islands, but he hasn't been here yet, so it's pretty useful information. Now, there's a lot of references to him wanting to be a hero. I'm pretty sure the lyrics are, "I want to be a hero." This refers to, obviously, Ash's goals. He wants to, in his mind, he's a hero. He wants to, well, in the Pokemon world, a trainer is pretty much like a hero. Whether they're good or evil, that's a different thing, but he wants to show to himself and everybody that he's able to stand up to the test. He wants to prove that he can do it. And I think that's done pretty well. And also, I sort of like how they only reference the name Pokemon Advance only once, which was rather nice. Because a lot of the time, like especially with Pokemon theme songs, they constantly harp with like the title. I'm trying to think what other season did that, but it's just like you don't have to shout the name at me. Obviously, if I watch a Pokemon, I know it's the title of the show, and you don't have to constantly shout at me, Pokemon, blah 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 blah. I'll be able to read the title and be able to know what's going on without you having to shout it at me. So they only said it once, and when they did say it, it actually fit in with the show. So this is why this is my number 4.
Number 3.
Now, my number 3, it needs no introduction. It had to be on the list, and I didn't know where to put it. And so I finally felt comfortable putting this at my number 3 because it's, well, one of the things, it's a really nostalgic song, and it was actually the song that got me rewatching the show. Because I think I heard it somewhere, or it just popped into my head one day. I was like, I have to watch the show. I have to rewatch the first season, and then it sort of snowballed into me watching every one of them. But I feel like this intro or this theme song needs no introduction. I'm not going to play the entire song, but I'll play a small clip of it, and then we'll move on. So, play the music.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test, to train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide.
Number 2.
Now, my number 2 is Season 13 Sinnoh League Victor's theme song. This song is what Pokemon is really all about. The song talks about teamwork, friendship, and having the courage to stand up to what you believe in and your goals and all this sort of stuff. It's not only a good theme song, it's a good song in general. The only part of this song where it sort of bugs me is there's a section where it's going, and all of a sudden it will say Pokemon just out of nowhere. And it's really jarring. It sort of throws off the song. which is part of the reason why it's not my number 1. So, let's play the music. Okay, so there's not really much else I can add to my number 2. There was only like that one section where it just yelled out the the Pokemon thing, which is something that I mentioned during my number 4. That it's annoying, but I felt everything else of the song was okay, so I was able to let that one little error slide. But other than that, it was really good, and I had really nothing else to say about it. So let's move on to my number 1.
Number 1.
So for my number 1, you may be wondering if the other song I thought was so good, then why is it not my number 1? Well, although it's a really good theme song and song in general, it just... The best way is to show you. So, besides it having everything that the other songs have, all it has one up. Wow, I can't believe I'm actually gonna do this. The song makes me dance. Kiko, cue the music.
So you wanna be a master of Pokemon? Do you have the skills to be number 1? I wanna dig the ultimate steps, find the courage to be bold, to risk it all and not forget the